When I was a kid, there was a cartoon I used to watch almost every night. It wasn't very popular. Most people I talk to today have never even heard of it, but I remember it clearly. The show was called Happy Town Adventures. At first, it looked like a normal kids' cartoon. Bright colors, happy music, friendly characters going on simple adventures. Every episode followed the same simple story. The characters would face a small problem, work together, and everything would end happily. Nothing about it seemed strange, at least not at first, because there was one character in that show who always made me uncomfortable. His name was Mr. Smiles. Mr. Smiles wasn't the main character. In fact, he barely spoke at all. Most of the time, he didn't even interact with the other characters. Instead, he just appeared somewhere in the background, standing, watching, smiling, while the other characters laughed and played. Mr. Smiles simply stood there with the same wide smile on his face. At first, I thought it was just a weird animation detail, but the more episodes I watched, the more something about him started to feel wrong. The first strange thing I noticed was his smile. It never changed, not once. Every other character had normal expressions, but Mr. Smiles always looked exactly the same wide grin across his face, almost like it had been painted there. But the creepiest thing about him was his eyes. They never blinked, not in a single episode. After a while, I started noticing something even stranger. Mr. Smiles wasn't supposed to appear in every episode, but somehow he was always there. If the characters were playing in the park, he would be standing behind a tree. If they were walking through town, he would be standing near a building. Sometimes he appeared far away in the distance, just a small figure watching everything. And the more episodes I watched, the closer he seemed to appear. One night, a new episode aired that felt different. Everything started normally, but something about the episode felt strange. The colors looked darker, the music sounded slower, and then I saw him, Mr. Smiles. But this time, he wasn't in the background. He was standing directly behind the main characters, closer than ever before. And his eyes were staring directly at the screen, like he was looking at whoever was watching. Halfway through the episode, the main character suddenly stopped talking. He slowly turned toward the screen, toward the viewer, and he said something strange. He said, "Do you see him too?" Then the screen glitched. For just 1 second, the cartoon froze. And in that frozen frame, Mr. Smiles was standing right behind him, much taller than before, with a smile stretched unnaturally across his face. The next day, I tried to watch the episode again, but it was gone. For years, I thought maybe I imagined it, but recently I found the show again online. And when I watched that episode again, Mr. Smiles wasn't in the background anymore. He wasn't behind the trees. He wasn't behind the characters. This time, he was standing right next to the camera, looking directly at me. And his smile looked bigger than ever.